hurting a little bit. Got some bumps and bruises from that fight. I drove down from New Orleans back back to Lafayette. I went straight to the doctor, got some scans done, picked up my daughter, and now we're back home. Life is good, man.
You look to be in incredible shape. Was there any point throughout the whole process where you were like, damn, man, I got a couple more left in me here. I don't really want to
Yeah,
stop
no,
doing this.
I know I have a couple more left in me for sure.
Do you still feel that way after the fight?
Physically, yeah. Physically, I'm fine. I can keep rocking for sure.
And so ultimately, why are you not going to?
Because I'm not going to leave that much of myself in this sport, in this octagon. I mean, now's the time. I just feel like I have other things I care about more than fighting, and that never was a thought process or a way of feeling and loving things ever before in my life.
You clearly seemed in the moment to feel like the fight was closer than the judges scored it. Have you watched it since?
Yeah, I watched it that night with my team, and I now, being in the eye of the storm and the way you're feeling with the adrenaline and the shots you're landing and going back to the stool each round, it felt a lot different than what it looked like from outside when I watched it.
So when you watched it, what did you think it was?
I said, okay, I see how he won these rounds.
Okay.
He was busier, throwing more volume, landing good body shots, just adding up scores in the piggy bank, and I watched it back. I can see myself, I wouldn't say hesitant, but not pulling the trigger like I should have been, not being as offensive as I should have been. And I think that was subliminally done, like just self-preservation, trying to get back safe, knowing this is the last one, like knowing at the end of the night, the rankings didn't matter. My next fight didn't matter. Like, not that I pulled back, I gave it my all, but I could have put myself in harm's way to maybe make something happen for sure.
Do you regret that?
I don't think so, man. I obviously, if I tried to hurt him, if I would have landed a shot that hurt him when I dropped him, I tried to finish him. But it could have been horrible. I could have tried to land a big shot or gone out the way to put myself in harm's way, like I'm saying, and I could have been knocked out. My brain could have got shaken up worse. So it is what it is. I tried to fight a smart fight, be a professional, protect myself at all times, and land shots that I thought were good counters or good timing when he was open. And it is what it is, like the man himself says. I was trying to finish him, but I didn't put myself in harm's way as much as I have in the past.
That scene towards the end of the second round, like when I was watching that, I was like, holy shit, if he pulls this off, it will go down as the greatest ending ever. If you would have pulled off the guillotine, the jumping guillotine, and there it is. Like, I mean, you got the picture. The picture is phenomenal. For that brief second, I was like, holy shit, he's actually going to do it. And then I was like, this is legit. Hollywood would not believe this. Are you thinking that in the moment, or is it too quick?
No, I'm thinking it in the moment as well. I'm thinking, no way Max is grabbing my ankles from his knees, trying to wrestle headfirst into me, his neck here. It felt like the skies opened up and the sun was shining on me.
In an alternate universe, if you don't go for that and you just stay and throw down strikes, what do you think happens?
Man, if my grandma had balls, she'd be my grandpa,
Yeah.
It's tough to say. He was definitely hurt. I threw one big shot when he went down that missed, and then he kind of got on my legs, so I jumped guillotine. Maybe if I could have sprawled, and like I said, it was only 8 seconds left when I jumped that guillotine. Maybe I think he was hurt. One more shot would have, when you're in that state where you rock like that, small shots hurt you bad, and one more shot could have put him away, but that's just all what ifs, That's not what happened. I jumped the guillotine. Sure. like I knew I would. But if I would have sat on the stool and known for sure, like, you need to finish or you're losing this fight, I'm sure, knowing myself, I'm sure I would have took a little bit more chances, but that's just all, that doesn't matter now.
What happened in the final 10 seconds?
What happened was what I thought was going to happen. The point down, and we were going to exchange punches, but he was just too fast. He was too fast, and I was like, I might have threw one or two punches back at him, and I said, we're just going to clinch up. We're going to wrestle a little bit. I'm not doing this. I'm not I'm not going out like Gaethje, but I could have landed a shot too. I just didn't. Once I threw one or two, he was throwing off three or four. By the time my two were thrown, it's just like, and I just thought it was a lot closer in the moment. She said you didn't get the BMF belt, and also she hates curse words and stuff like that. So like, she didn't like the BMF belt, but she gave me this. She made this for me.
Wait, put it a little bit lower, a little lower. Best dad. Oh my God, that is incredible, man.
I don't have the BMF, but I got the BDE, bro.
Yeah, that's even better. That's better. That's one of one. That's incredible.
Where the BMF belt was gonna go, I got this bad boy. This is a one of one right here. Best dad ever belt.
I love that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like when fans on the internet and stuff try to knock never undisputed. Yeah, you chase your dreams, you never undisputed. It's like, dude, like the same thing I said when I was a kid. Like, what are you gonna do with your life? I lived my dreams to the fullest. I made a beautiful life for my family, and I did what I set out to do and find out how far I can go. And now, this isn't bragging, but now a lot of people across the whole world knows who I am, and I'm able to share my platform with others to raise money with the foundation. And it's a beautiful story, man. It's my story. It's true. It's real. It's life. It's fighting.
Anyone who you didn't fight that you always wish you would have fought?
I mean, growing up, I thought BJ Penn was the best lightweight ever. BJ Penn in his prime. Surprised me and Cowboy never fought. Nate Diaz, obviously.
Right.
Got away. It was close a few times. Besides that, dude, I fought the best of my era. I can sit back and say I fought the best guys in the world at my weight class. So I'm content with everything. I just got off the phone with a buddy of mine and I told him that. I was like, dude, in a weird way, I'm not having any regret. I'm not having like a lost mindset. I really feel content. I really do.